Okay, since we're getting close or we're ready to launch the website, the new website, we want to take the domain that you currently own, which may be pointing to your current website, and we want to now point it to the new website we just created. So the first step is to allow me to have access to your domain. And the best way to do it is to create a special admin account for me. We think this is a better way of doing it than sharing passwords. It puts you less at risk for people hacking into your account. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. A lot of our clients have GoDaddy, so that's the best example for me to show you. A significant portion also have Squarespace. I'll have a separate video for that. And then there's another group of people have found different ways to buy domains. There's Namecheap, Name.com, Tierra. Most of these have very similar functionality that I'm going to show you here in GoDaddy. So let me go ahead and sign into my GoDaddy account. And hopefully you have or remember or have saved your username and password. I've run into plenty of examples where people have run into problems with that. But you want to have control over your own domain account. I click sign in. Yep. Okay. All right. So the domain I have is eliteentrepreneurs.biz. I have that for a networking group I'm a part of. Actually, at the time of this, I haven't built the website for it yet, but I have the domain, so it's a good example to use here. I'm going to go to account settings. Let me just make sure I show it correctly. So you hover over the icon, probably has your initials in it, and then you got a meeting coming up. Click account settings here. And then on the left-hand side is delegate access. That's where you click. And I got to enter in a code because I have two-factor authentication, which I strongly recommend you have on your domain account and really all your accounts as well. You certainly don't want somebody hacking into your account. Okay, so I have access to a bunch of domains, but at the moment, no one can access my account. But what you want to look for is where it says invite to access. You click there. You'll type my name in here, Scott Humphreys, Scott at therightpathmarketing.com. All right, so the one you select is domain only. You don't want to have to give me access to these other accounts where I'll have the ability to buy stuff on your account. Not necessary, but the domain access is the one where I will then go in there, do some techie stuff with putting in like little records that will then redirect your domain to the new website. When I do that, it will take a few hours. Most of the time, it takes a few hours. Sometimes it takes longer. That's why I typically do it overnight, but it'll shift from your current website to the new website when that's done. And that's how you give me access to your domain if you have GoDaddy or this something like this would work if you have one of those other more obscure ones that I mentioned. And that way I don't have to get a password from you and call you for an authentication code and things like that.